It's a defeat that's physically made me feel sick, and it's a result that officially puts an end to the 2024-25 title race.
It does. The title race is over. I mean, we're just not even halfway at the finish. We're not even half distance yet. But you may as well bring out the checkered flag and just wave it right now. You may as well give Celtic the trophy. I mean, when you're getting dodgy penalties like that, you'd be winning all the trophies anyway. But look, there's nothing going to save Rangers. The Rangers are no longer coming. They've come and they've went. You know, they had a decent period that lasted about 2 weeks. But unfortunately, their good spell...
Which also, by the way, had an Old Firm Cup final defeat in it.
Aye, so it wasn't that good, was it? Oh, remember that 2 great weeks we had where we lost a cup final? Aye, those brilliant 2 weeks. Aye, well, look, the Rangers are done. I think Clement's done. You could almost see tears in his eyes tonight.
Well, I'm done. You know, I get accused of being negative on here and speaking the truth. You can't say that. That's what they want to hear. Rangers are shite. Right, that's what sort of certain fan base want to hear, but it's the truth. Why should I come on here and pretend that Rangers are coming and we're going to do this and we're going to do that? We're going to do hee-haw. So I'm not catering to anybody.
I'm just glad I'm not the only Hun brother getting bashed on Boxing Day, you know what I mean?
I've took jab after jab to the midsection, man. My stomach's upside down. I don't know what
it was a bad performance, and you know what? I don't think anyone could have complaints. I thought St Mirren were the better side, like, overall.
Yeah,
I think they deserved their win.
They're latching on to this second half. They drew it.
Yeah.
And by the way, see if we drew the game 1 each and he whipped it, we won the second half, I would have been diving headbutting straight into bloody Paisley tonight on Clement's dome, because I would not have accepted that.
No, it's not acceptable. Although, you know what? I mean, it is a tough game. I thought Rangers would sneak it by a goal, but... You know, I mean, I'm not going to sit here and say it's a game where you couldn't fathom Rangers dropping point. Paisley's a difficult place to go. Love Street. No love for Clement tonight, but, you know, certainly 3 points in the bag for Stephen Robinson. I tell you what, I'm looking at the day and I'm thinking, Stephen Robinson, I'd have took that guy at Hearts. I'm thinking, Derek McInnes, I'd have took that guy at Hearts. I mean, two great managers with 2 great victories today.
No, but I joking banter.
And we're sitting here like spare dicks, you know.
I joking banter. I joking banter, right? About title fight that went on January 2nd. Oh, the Rangers. I'm done with bantering, man. No, and you know what? You always say, you need to reel in the negativity. What's there to be positive here? This is a TV remote that needs to be double-sided plus.
You're sitting second in the league, calm down.
Second's last.
I take second.
Aye, Hartswood.
I'd probably take second last at this point, fuck's sake. Oh man, not a good day. I wish can it not be Christmas Day every day?
Yesterday was alright.
If you could just freeze the 25th, it would have been alright, like, it would have been, none of this would have happened.
It's just...
Preferably before the NFL came on and robbed me out of £350, but I digress. Let's talk about the game. So, you know what? I think it was telling for like the first 10-15 minutes that Rangers just weren't turning up today.
Yep.
And if Rangers were going to win, it was going to be that, you know, 1-0 kind of victory, that 2-1 victory where they just were mediocre and scraped over the line, because they did not look good at all. St Mirren started the better team and they didn't dominate, but I thought they were better than Rangers. Looked a lot more likely. Just getting forward more than Rangers. Trouble in the defence more than Rangers. Declan John,
former Rangers man.
Bet you who wishes he could go up against Tavernier every week.
Yep.
Balogun though, I mean, there was a really good tackle for Balogun. It looks like I don't know what he's pulled, but you could clearly see he was fucked, and a lot of players would have just went down at that moment, but he actually, fair play, tracked back. I think it was Olisanya. I don't think he was quite aware, because if he knew that Balogun was hurt, he'd have probably just, you know, tried to pace him out, but he didn't manage to do that. Balogun puts in a good tackle, clears the ball out for a throw and then goes down. That was pretty much the end of his game, so it doesn't look good for Rangers. John Souttar currently out injured. Balogun could be... I mean, normally if an injury's bad enough to get subbed off, then... And this is not like a precaution, it looked like I can't continue. Yeah, I mean, so Balogun could be out, and you've got a lot of games over the Christmas New Year period.
If half the team's shown the fight that Balogun did when he done his Achilles here and still managed to get rid of the ball, you'd actually win things, but they don't. So,
and I tell you what, January 2nd, Celtic coming to Ibrox to take on a centre-back partnership with Sterling and Proper.
Yeah, it's not good.
I don't know.
It's not good. Right, let's get to the penalty. I'm seeing people agree about this. What's your opinion on it?
It's a clear penalty. I think he wipes him out, doesn't he?
It's a penalty.
Now, does he get a hand on the ball? But even if he does, it's like they always say that it doesn't matter with tackles nowadays. You can still get sent off for excessive force.
So why should it matter with the goalie?
So does the same logic not apply to the goalkeeper? It's hard to say. I can't tell who gets to the ball first. But even if Butland does get to the ball first, does that not count as excessive force? Because he literally did try and wipe him out.
Yeah.
I thought it was a penalty. I've only seen a couple of angles of it. I thought it was a penalty. I don't think it should be a red. I think the referee got it pretty much spot on. Penalty and yellow card. I think that's fair.
Yeah, Smith scores it.
If you can show me 10 different angles and prove me wrong, then that's great. That's fine.
Yeah.
And you know what? I think the most frustrating thing for Butland and Rangers must be that he didn't need to do it.
No.
Like, yeah, I mean, the guy might have had a chance, but, I mean, it's the edge of the box. It's from a difficult angle. I'm not expecting him to, like, hit that on the volley and beat Butland for there.
No, I know. That is...
I mean, he could. I mean, he could crack it and, right into the top bin, something like that. But to me, Butland would have just been better off staying in his goals. Coming out a little bit, trying to take away an angle, whatever. Yep. Closed in the gap a wee bit.
Yeah.
I think there was other options, and obviously, evidently, Butland chose the wrong one.
I just don't know, man. It's pish, isn't it? Like, Rangers are shite.
Aye, they are.
And you know what? See, you said that they had a good 2 weeks. See, if you finish second in any league, you're going to have a decent period, aren't you? Just based off default. Aberdeen have had a decent period. Hibs are currently in a decent period. Every team in the league is going to have a decent period, but the higher up you finish, the longer that period may be. And what Rangers had there, and you know what? It was always going to be telling when they lost to Celtic. Right, are they going to build on that? It's like, right, you know what? Was a decent performance. Reality is, I don't care, we lost. But, decent performance. If Rangers players take anything for that, no, mental block. Against Dundee, levels went down a wee bit, but still could have scored a few goals, so I let it slide. No, this is the night, bogging.
If Rangers beat Celtic, did they win the night? Or was it not that simple?
I think it is that simple. I mean, I can't guarantee it, but that gives you confidence, and quite clearly, these Rangers players are confidence players, and they are bottle merchants, but what else happened in this first half? I mean, Rangers picked up a lot of bookings. Igamani had a shot saved at half time. Raskin and Danilo came on. Who did he sub off? Barami and Connor Barron. And I'll let you in a wee secret here. Barami's pish. And that Mr. Albanian football can pretend that he's great and pretend that he cares about Rangers because one of his fucking players for Albania plays for him. But you know what the fact of the matter is this? He is absolute pish.
Yeah, unfortunately, Rangers have got the wrong player on loan and they paid money for the wrong player.
Oh, aye. Well, that's it.
It's sometimes Tierney, I think, looks bad, but I mean, he also shows moments of quality.
Yeah.
We don't really see much quality for Barami.
No, but see this. Let's follow him at this player blind because he's the same nationality, right? And I get it, his Twitter's Albanian football, but we're fog football, right? I want to see like Lewis Ferguson do well, or like Josh Dodge over in Surrey. But say he's bloody.
If Josh Dodge is shite, I'm not going to be going on the Serie A Twitter page and saying, "Oh, he's great every game, 9 out of 10." You know.
So this is the same guy that thought he didn't get dropped the last couple of weeks there before the cup final. He clearly did, and he should be dropped. And the fact he gets subbed off after 45 minutes tells you all you need to know. The guy's pish. He's a moment's player. Can he step up and hit it in for 25 yards? Yes, he can. But Bob the Builder, he needs to fix this. So can he fix it? I don't know. But Rangers.
Are Rangers missing Scott Wright?
I don't know. Are we?
Don't know.
No. That's a piss poor attempt at humour there. I'm not having that.
Right.
Stomach's tying itself in knots here.
Apologies.
Rangers is eating me alive from the inside out.
Yeah, I'd take Scott Wright at Hearts, man.
No, that's different. Levels to this game, and Hearts are pretty shite. Right, Danilo thought he was alright when he came on. He scored. Should have had a penalty before he scored, but less said about that the better. I am not going to come on here and cry about corruption in this game. Corruption did not beat Rangers. I'm seeing that all over the place. They're just shit tonight, man. That was it. You know, I mean, that was it. Yo, we got a corner that shouldn't have been a corner. We almost scored from it. Clearly hit off Igamani. So if you want to go down the route of corruption, I think there was another game the day that might have had it. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. But anyway, Danilo makes it 1-1. And yeah, Igamani then blazes over after this. St Mirren get a bunch of corners. They hit the crossbar. Rangers huff and they puff. But they don't really create anything clear cut after this. St Mirren, Sterling gees it away. Ball's played into the middle. Proper is getting turned inside out like an Argos catalogue in the month of December. And then it's played off. Put to, who was the guy that scored the second goal? No idea. It's 2-1. I'm depressed. I'm on my knees.
Edwin Boyce. Bunce. Boyce.
Shite jobby. It's 2-1.
It's a double barrel name.
Right. It's over. It's a double barrel shotgun to the knees of Clement, because I tell you what, he has to go.
Double digits to Celtic as well.
Aye, 16 points dropped, man. It's not even the end of the year.
Double defeats for the Huns.
That's plenty. Right, yo, the away form's awful, man. Like, no, when is enough? Seriously, hit me with it. You're knowledgeable.
See if you looked at it. See if you just took away all the away form, you looked at the home form, you'd think, fuck this, Rangers are having a good season. They must be right up there challenging for the league.
Yep.
But then you look at the away form, you're like, oh crap. It's not good.
Yep, and it's unacceptable, man. You know, now it's 12 points. It's back to meaningless again. The 2nd of January.
Aberdeen are getting their hopes up again, thinking, oh, second's still on.
Wouldn't go that far, but it's crazy, man. And
Dundee United, I'm telling you. Jim Goodwin.
You know,
he's probably setting his sights on second place.
8 games away from home, right? Rangers have won 3, drew 1, lost 4. They've got a minus goal difference away from home.
That's unacceptable as a Glasgow club.
No, it is.
At this point in the season, they've played enough games for that should not be the case.
You know, to put it into perspective, right? Celtic have scored 23 away from home and conceded 2. And you know what? I don't care how many staunch points you've got, right? And you know, whatever, you're a season tick. If you think that Rangers are anywhere near close to Celtic when you look at this, I don't know what to tell you, man. Yeah, across 120 minutes, it was a close game, but see on paper and in reality, fucking light years behind.
Well, you can match anyone over 90 minutes, but matching them over a season is a different kettle of fish.
Rangers have proved that over like a game, they can go toe to toe with Celtic.
Can't beat them, but
they can go toe to toe. You know what I mean? Tyson Fury doesn't. He
can't beat Usyk.
He goes all right with him, but he never beats him.
You can't beat him, but
it's one of those things, man. And then Celtic beat every team in the league. You know they do. Well, what about the Dundee United game? One game. I mean, you're going to let them off with that, aren't you? At the end of the day, it's bogging. And if you think this is acceptable, man, as a Rangers fan, then I don't think you are.
But you know what? That's pathetic for Rangers. No, Celtic have their first, and I'm not calling the Aberdeen draw a blip because Aberdeen were unbeaten.
Yeah.
100% record, right? So I'm not calling that dropping points because both teams that were joint top shared points. So to me, that's not dropping points. But the first time that Celtic do actually drop points, Rangers don't follow up the next game by keeping the pressure on. They just gift. Well, I mean, they don't even gift them the 2 points back. They gift them an extra point.
Yeah.
Rangers are now a point worse off than they were before Celtic drew against Dundee United. It's almost like Celtic could fall in a big pile of shite, but come out smelling the roses, as they say. I think as soon as Celtic fall in shite, Rangers come up with a bottle of Febreze and they empty the whole lot, spray it all over them. I mean, as soon as Celtic have one bad result, Rangers never capitalise. They never put the pressure on. They never go on a good run to see, put a bit of pressure on and see if Celtic slip up again.
Yeah, no,
but they don't do that. As soon as Celtic, I mean, you've seen it.
No, but someone comment, man, my Q&A, you're too negative. No, where is the positives? We can joke and we can banter, right? I love having a laugh. I love having a bit of banter. But Rangers are doing a hole. You know what I mean? As good as it got this season. Oh, the gap's 9 points and if we win it's 6. Oh, For the first game of the season it was cursed. I predicted in June we wouldn't win the league, right? Then Aberdeen came, we conquered them. Brilliant. Conquered the mighty Aberdeen, even though I think they conquered themselves, really. Put it themselves in the balls, but seriously, it's... Rangers are done, right? And you know what?
Aberdeen remind me of Arnold's, the T1000 when he just lowers, or the T8000. No, he just lowers himself into the lava.
That was heroic though. What's heroic about
Aberdeen? That's a good point, actually. Aberdeen's more like commitment heat. I suppose he's self-terminated as well. I don't know.
If Aberdeen was terminated, it'd be one of the new ones, the shite ones. Arnie, you were good 40 years ago, but these ones are wank.
You know what?
Fucking that. You're comparing them to the Terminator 2. Fucking reel it in.
Celtic
Not
are
having that.
Celtic are the T800 and Rangers are Kyle Reese. Might be able to put up a good fight, but
by the end,
but by the end, you're losing. Like, you know what I mean? At the end of the day, you're going down.
Sarah Connor, anyway.
Champions
guys.
League teams are Sarah Connor.
Philip, come on. You've been terminated, you baldy bastard.
Hasta la vista, baby.
It's over. You won't be back. He will be back, though.
He'll be back next week or Saturday weekend.
Sunday.
More Scottish football. Can't wait. Buzzing.
I'm not. Well, no, right, will he be sacked? We'll put it up for a poll, but will he be sacked?
I think January 2nd he could maybe go. Depends. Don't think he's going to get
Maybe
sacked.
wins either half but still loses. Is that good enough?
No.
For some fans it might be.
I mean, even if he wins his next game, which is away, is that away against Motherwell?
Yep.
Which is a losable game, to be honest.
Good team, Motherwell.
I mean, if he loses against Motherwell, then loses against Celtic, what is that? 15 points?
Yep.
I'd say that should do it.
Should do it, guys.
But then again, I mean, at one point he was 11 behind them, wasn't he? And that never done it.
Yep.
He was 9 points behind Aberdeen, and that never done it. So I'm beginning to think that Clement's sticking around.
I know. At least Aberdeen, though, that was when they were at the top. You know what I mean? It's not like he's 9 points behind Aberdeen, but they're like 15 behind Celtic.
I bet my life on the preview the other day that Aberdeen would never retake Rangers. Yeah, I could.
A result on Sunday, man. The Grim Reaper's at the door.
Grim Reaper's coming for me.
Anyway,
Jesus Christ, come on, pull the finger out.
Pull the finger out. Phil, till next time, though. Review show later, fans react.
Fucking bed later, man. Screw this shit. It's been a bad day.
It's been a double dosing of shitey 2-1s, I'll tell you that. Bang, bang, good night.